Yo, we back again. It's your friends. I'm Rico. That's Nico over there. Say what's up, Nico.
What's going on, everybody?
All right, all right. We back in it to win it. So, topic today of the podcast is hate ever warranted? Is hate ever acceptable? I'm passing you the torch, bro. Do you have any scenarios, or do you believe in your opinion that hate uh is it ever warranted? Is it ever okay to hate?
The feeling of hating, yeah, in the sense of that it's understandable, but very, very extreme actions towards somebody because of hate, those are not acceptable.
All
Those are
right.
not okay.
So towards a
Kind of thing.
person, hating a person.
Yeah.
But
Basically, keep it to yourself.
okay. So
Don't act on it or kill somebody or ruin their
so
lives
that's a
because you
person.
hate
But
them.
what about the practice of hatred? You could hate a lot of different things. You could despise a lot of things more so than just people. Can is hatred ever warranted?
If they've done something to you,
No, again, it doesn't have to be a person. You can hate many things. I can hate the cold. I can hate being in the cold. Or I can hate injustice. I can
to to whatever extent it is, as long as you don't act on it, I think, yeah, sure.
as long as you don't act on it.
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean,
okay.
it's a horrible feeling. You shouldn't. I mean, it's self-poison.
Mhm.
When you hate something or somebody, it's only affecting you and not them.
Okay.
So
So
that's the way I see it.
that's the way you see it. All right. So I attribute hatred around the same categories of wrath or anger. Yeah. Okay. It's about execution, but I have to think about things because hate is a very strong word.
Very.
Some people say hate is the antithesis to love. I think indifference is the antithesis to love. But as far as hatred, I think it's okay to hate certain things. Like I think it's okay to hate things that are absolutely destructive. Like I think it's okay to hate people who hate people or hate things that and wish to bring about their destruction. So people who hate people just for the sake of hating. Like I hate, black people. I hate Jewish people. I hate gay people. Bigotry and those type of things. I have a hatred or a very great disdain for women, children, immigrants, men, whatever. I think it's okay to meet that type of hatred with equal hatred of that type of person. And
So it's okay if you do it back.
it's okay if
Like
you,
someone,
yeah,
okay.
okay if you have the same energy to stop someone who hates. I hate people who are like that. It's
Yeah.
more than just indifference. I'm not indifferent to them because indifference would mean I wouldn't act on them. Or I hate the destruction of our environment. I hate those who take advantage of others. I hate people who rape. I hate people who hurt children, hurt the elderly, or hurt the innocents. You know what? I hate people who abuse their authority. I hate that. I have no place for that. I hate people who abuse their authority. I hate people who abuse their power. I hate people who take advantage of those and capitalize on those. I hate that. I hate indifference. I hate people who are indifferent. I hate people who keep keep people from exercising their rights and having freedom. I hate that. And if those
I
manifest
mean, it's
in
a very
people,
natural human feeling. It's a feeling. So you
hatred
feel it.
is hatred natural. I think it definitely take a lot of higher cognitive function because it's more than just territorial.
It's hating natural. Well, that was a question I did not expect.
Mm.
Is hating that? Is hating what?
Is hating natural? Is it a natural part of say the human condition, human psyche? Is a natural habit of ours to hate.
Like kind of like it's automatically installed in you, and then whether you
Yeah, is
make it wake
hatred
up or
is
not.
hatred
I think so.
instinct? You think his hatred is instinctive to human beings? Okay. Do you think
I would
love?
say so.
Do you think love is instinctive to us?
Yeah.
You think so?
I just think a little less than hate because to me, I see it as like dark and light. Like the dark is not that it's dark, it's just the absence of light.
Oh,
Kind of
okay.
thing.
Fair. I don't think that hatred or love is natural to us. What I think is we're selfish. I think we're territorial. And I think that we naturally will seek to protect and support that which belongs to us. So paternal, maternal instincts to take care of our offspring, to take care of the ones we love and things around us, will take care of what belongs to us. And by turn, the higher cognitive function of that is loving. We like it, we love it, but if it's ours, we want to protect it. Likewise, that is, we also have a defensive mechanism. I protect which belongs to me. So I despise anything that would threaten or take that away from me. So I hate someone who keeps me from things.
Yeah, because it's taking your happiness away, kind of thing, or your need to survive.
It's taking away your ownership of something that you instinctively believe is yours.
And then when you own something, you're attached to it.
The level of attachment.
Because it's like a part of you. Like on my phone, like I can survive on my phone, but it's my phone.
Yeah.
So I take it personally if you take it from me, just like you cut my finger. Kind of thing.
Yeah, okay.
And I'm exaggerating, but my finger is a part of me. I can survive without it.
Yeah.
I can survive without my phone.
Yeah.
But they're mine, so they're both a part of me.
Yeah,
and if you take them away from me, I'm gonna be really
like anybody who's done something habitually to me.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, anybody who's done something habitually to hurt me, I'm not gonna be indifferent towards that. It can plant the seeds of disdain into hatred based on how I'm treated, because it restricts me from being able to enjoy myself, my happiness, my freedoms, the things that I have acquired, because we naturally acquire. Acquisition of security and resources is what we normally do. And we love to have that access. We enjoy having that freedom to have access to resources and safety. When that's taken from us, we find disdain and even hatred against the things or the people that keep us from those things, which is all, the homeostasis of us as human beings. We want to maintain and acquire that which makes us the most comfortable. So I don't think love or hatred is indicative to us naturally. I think that we're territorial and we have a certain sensibility of selfishness that we wish to make sure we're taking care of first and take care of the things that we're attached to. So my children, my parents, my shelter, my resources. I want to make sure I have mine. I hate anything that takes that away from it. I love anything that just provided to me. That's where I think we are. So I think in certain aspects, I think hatred is valid in certain things. I think the energy of hatred to fight an enemy, like literally to fight white nationalism, to fight against the Nazis, to fight against those ideologies, they must be denounced. I find hatred for those ideologies. They must be stamped out. They have no place in human society. No place in human society. I wish those to be completely burned and scorched from the earth.
Absolutely.
So I'm okay hating that. But the people that resides in.
But regardless, like there's some hate that basically we're saying is okay.
The act of hating things that
if it's something
that deserve to be hated.
Right.
Yeah. Okay.
But at the end of the day, that's also subjective.
It is subjective. It is subjective, based on your interpretation or opinion of what deserves to be hated.
What deserves to be hated, what deserving is, what you think hate is.
Yeah.
It's just subjective all around.
Yeah, because, I think it was what's contained within a person. Because I think it's almost like a way of...
You got to make the phone call at 7?
No, I'm making a phone call tonight. Okay. But what's going to happen is, like if we look at from, say, a religious standpoint, biblical standpoint, sin, the act of sin is separate from the sinner, the person. So you can dislike or have disdain or hatred for the sin, the violation, but not against the person who violates. That's why I feel like there's like I say criminals and whatnot, they can be rehabilitated, they can find restitution and whatnot. But you do me wrong, I can hate you for the thing you did to me because I hate the thing you did, but I hate the vessel it came in, which is you. But if you repent and we find resolution and whatnot, it will help me stave off the hatred for you. I still hate the thing you did to me, but it'll make things right between me and you, so I don't hate you for the thing I hate that you did, or even maybe the way that you think. I hate sometimes the way you think because it might lead you to what you do to violate against me. but I shouldn't hate the person. So like racists, people who are ultimately destructive. I hate the things they think and I hate the things they do. But I don't really want to find myself hating them as people because they might just be ignorant. They might just be lost in some echo chamber of their thinking and they need to be elevated or find objectivity. Find subjective ways of understanding other things and why that mindset deserves hatred because if it was perpetuated against you, you hate it too. So, I think hatred. There are aspects of hatred that are tolerable.
That's what I was saying.
Yeah, and not so much words, but we go with that.
Because when you made me think, I was like, "It's hating." This is what I'm like, because if someone hurts you, and then the way your mind sees it is that you hate them.
Mm-hmm. It's just been intentional.
Yeah, I mean that's okay, but it's like as long as you don't act on it, like some people kill people just because they hate them. Some people can really ruin someone's lives just because how they were treated by their own lives, so they hate people easier. So now they want to ruin their lives and make them like have a horrible time.
Mm-hmm.
But that's not even excusable either. So it's like if you keep it to yourself, it's good. Like that's kind of the way I see it. Just
I would say
spread it.
I would say don't spread hatred, but use the energy of hatred to convert it into finding closure, resolution, and solution. So you say you got abused by your parents. It's traumatic. You might hate them at first. You can hate what they did, but then try to understand who they were and try to find resolution with them. But you're always going to hate what they did. You're always going to hate the abuse. I would say, hopefully try to help people find a separation between the two. Know that, say, in that situation, your parents were flawed. They're flawed. And they acted out in atrocious ways of, having abuse. But hate the abuse. Try to find resolution with the people. They're human. They're susceptible to doing horrendous things. So you can have closure. So like I said, hate the abuse, hate the transgressions, hate the violations, but try to understand the people. Some people, I get it, they might not ever be able to separate what happened, and they might always hate the people, and rightly so to a degree. But I would understand that, say, sometimes that hatred is warranted.
I don't know podcast topic. I'm gonna write it down right now.
Please do. Yo, what do you guys think? Do you think that there are valid times that hatred is warranted? Do you believe that all hatred should be no one should be hating anyone? I don't think people should be hated. But do you think
comment down below everyone you hate?
Don't do that. Do you hate someone? How about that? Do you hate someone? Do you find yourself hating someone? That's fine. Are you free of hatred and are you free to love, or could you love someone that did something to you that would make you hateful?
Exactly.
Like, subscribe, share, comment.
Yeah, you got them all.
Yes,
thank you, Rico, for this podcast, and thank you for watching at home, and we'll see you at the next one.
All right, on the next round.